Good morning, everyone. It is actually Sunday morning. That's why I'm still in the vestments from Mass. And I'm here with three of our parishioners who are going to share with you a little bit about the pro-life ministry that we have here at our parish. And I just thank you for tuning in and watching this. To my left, your right, is Joanne Cervino. Most of you know her as the woman who is at the front desk at the parish center. She's our ever faithful receptionist, but also one of her other jobs, among other multiple jobs she has, is to be in charge of our pro-life committee. So maybe you could explain a little bit. I know this year's different, but maybe explain a little bit what our committee does.
Yeah, well, myself along with Father Carlos do a lot of work throughout the year in small ways. I also serve on the Archdiocese Commission for Pro-Life, so I take information from there and bring it back here to Father Carlos, and he, puts it in the bulletin and things like that. But one of the biggest things that we do usually during the year is set up the bus and for the Pro-Life March in Washington. And as you know, this year it's going to be a virtual march for a lot of reasons. And so it's a huge undertaking that we do every year, and we love doing it because we have great partners with the Knights who help us present a wonderful breakfast before we leave on the trip, and support us in other ways for that trip. So I want to thank them for all their help each year.
Thank you. And I know next year we'll definitely be getting a bus again. And we're one of the, I think the only parish in Bergen County, right, that still has a bus?
Only one or two.
One or two others, yeah. So I'm always very proud of St. Elizabeth's to be so there. And we couldn't do it without the Knights of Columbus. So we have two of them here, Matt Capomaggi and Peter Harkin, but I'll let them explain a little bit, like, how are we doing it this year? Because I know it's, again, pandemic and all that stuff.
So this year, with the pandemic going on, obviously we're going to try to keep everyone safe. There's going to be no baby bottles being distributed. We're going to call it a baby bottle campaign this year. And next weekend we will have myself and Peter and a couple other Knights collecting money from you guys, from the parish, to support the charities that we're going to be giving to. And you can also donate on our website as well, through the church and through the Knights of Columbus as well.
Okay, so great. So both your website has that capability as well for them.
Link to.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, Matt. Thank you very much.
And so the two causes we're supporting again this year are the Bergen County Right to Life, as well as Birthright in Maywood. So we're supporting through the money that's donated to those organizations. It's supporting unwed mothers who are expecting their babies in any ways they need the funds.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm actually very familiar with both organizations. Since I was about knee-high to a grasshopper, my mother has been involved in both of those groups. And I remember when Birthright used to be in the basement of the, what was that mall called? The Bergen Mall, I think it's called. Yeah, whatever it's called. And so we were there, and my mom was always helping out unwed mothers. So I thank you for allowing people like my mom and others who work in those organizations to help out these young moms, which is really so that they do have their children, can provide for them. So as I say, please help the Knights so that the Knights can help us, so that we can help these organizations do all this wonderful work in protecting life in the womb and then nurturing that life afterwards and supporting those young moms. Because, many times they can be fearful and desirous of the abortion because they say, I don't know how I'm going to provide. So through your generosity, we're able really to save a life and provide for a beautiful future. And then the last thing I just wanted to say, I'll be leaving tomorrow morning, Monday morning. That's why we're filming today on Sunday. I'm going away for a 1-week silent retreat. Absolute silent retreat. No emails, no text messages, no voicemails, no nothing. You guys are probably going to rejoice and say, this is great. We don't have to hear Father Stephen anymore. But I'm going to miss all of you. Definitely going to miss you, but I'll be praying for you very much. It's a week that I cherish every year, which just allows me to really deepen my relationship with Jesus. I'll be up at a monastery in Livingston Manor. It's run by the Sisters of Bethlehem, Livingston Manor, New York. And I'll be leaving very early tomorrow and coming back next Sunday. So know of my prayers for you. Please pray as well that the Holy Spirit will inspire me. And then I can't wait to see you when I come back. I'll probably be very talkative when I come back too. But thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Peter. Thanks for being on. And everyone, thanks for all your support. And we'll see you in church. God bless. Bye.